Have you ever wondered what a real marriage proposal should sound like? Not one built on perfect words, expensive gifts, or grand celebrations, but one built on purpose. Future wife, wherever you are in this world, these words are not driven by emotion alone. They are driven by intention. Real commitment is never a spontaneous decision. It is the result of thousands of quiet choices made long before two people ever meet. Every challenge I face today, every lesson I learn, every mistake I correct, and every habit I improve is preparing me for someone I have not yet met. That someone is you. Many people believe that finding the right person is the greatest achievement in love. I believe becoming the right person is even greater. You cannot expect extraordinary relationships while living an ordinary level of discipline. The future is not built by luck. It is built by preparation. That is why every single day matters. I don't want to arrive in your life carrying excuses. I don't want to tell you that I will become responsible after marriage, that I will become patient later, or that I will learn commitment when life becomes easier. No, those qualities must exist before our paths cross. Love should never be the reason someone starts growing. Love should be the reward for never stopping that growth. Every morning I wake up asking a simple question. Am I becoming stronger than yesterday? Not only physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Am I becoming more disciplined, more honest, more dependable? Because one day another human being may trust me with her dreams, her fears, her future, and possibly our family. That responsibility deserves preparation. I don't believe that success is measured only by achievements or wealth. Success is measured by whether the people closest to you feel safe around you. Can they trust your words? Can they rely on your actions? Can they believe your promises without questioning your character? Those are the questions that matter. If one day I stand before you and ask you to spend your life with me, I don't want my confidence to come from emotions. I want it to come from evidence. Evidence that I have spent years becoming dependable. Evidence that I know how to stay calm during pressure. Evidence that I know how to solve problems instead of creating them. Evidence that I value respect more than pride. Life will never be perfect. There will be unexpected storms. There will be moments when plans fail. There will be seasons when everything feels uncertain. But uncertainty is not something to fear. Every meaningful journey includes uncertainty. The difference between people who build lasting futures and those who give up is not intelligence. It is resilience. I want to become the kind of man who sees every obstacle as an opportunity to improve. When something breaks, I don't want to complain. I want to understand why it broke and build something stronger. The same mindset belongs in relationships. Problems are not signals to leave. They are invitations to grow together. I promise myself every day that I will never stop learning. The world changes, technology changes, opportunities change. But values should remain steady. Integrity should never become outdated. Loyalty should never lose value. Respect should never become optional. Kindness should never become weakness. Future wife, before I promise you forever, I first promise myself that I will never become comfortable with mediocrity. I will continue learning because knowledge creates better decisions. I will continue working because effort creates opportunities. I will continue improving because growth creates confidence. I will continue listening because understanding is more powerful than speaking. I know I will make mistakes. I know I will not always have the perfect answer. But I also know that humility is stronger than ego. A person who refuses to learn eventually stops growing. I never want to become that person. I don't dream about building a perfect life. I dream about building a meaningful one. A life where every challenge teaches us something. A life where every success reminds us to stay humble. A life where every setback strengthens our determination instead of destroying our hope. When I imagine our future, I don't see luxury as the greatest achievement. I see peace, I see trust, I see conversations that last for hours because honesty never becomes uncomfortable. I see laughter after difficult days. I see two people encouraging each other to become better instead of competing against each other. That is why I continue preparing today. Every book I read, every skill I learn, every disciplined habit I build, every difficult decision I make, every sacrifice I accept, every fear I overcome, every goal I pursue, every failure I analyze, every lesson I remember, every victory I earn. They are all investments into the future I hope we will one day share responsibility, and a promise to become better every single day. Future wife, wherever you are, this is my official marriage proposal to you. Before I ask for your hand, I want to earn the right to hold it. I don't promise a perfect life, because perfection doesn't exist. But I promise relentless growth, unwavering loyalty, and the courage to face every challenge with you. This isn't just about love. It's about building a future together. It's about choosing each other every morning, even when life gets difficult. The greatest relationships aren't found. They're created through trust, sacrifice, respect, and a shared mission. So if you're listening, stay with me until the end, because today I'm not just sharing a proposal. I'm sharing a vision for a lifetime. Future wife, this is my official marriage proposal to you, but it is much more than a question. It is a vision. It is a commitment to build something that will outlast emotions, trends, and difficult seasons. Marriage is not simply about celebrating one beautiful day. It is about creating thousands of meaningful days together, one decision at a time. If you choose to walk beside me, I don't promise that life will always be easy. I promise that no challenge will ever make me stop choosing you. There will be moments when we disagree. There will be days when we feel tired. There will be unexpected obstacles that test our patience and our courage. But those moments will never define us. What defines us is how we respond to them. I want our relationship to be built like a strong foundation. A building does not become strong because of beautiful windows. It becomes strong because of what people cannot see beneath the surface. In the same way, our marriage should be built on honesty, respect, trust, discipline, forgiveness, and shared purpose. Those invisible qualities are what keep two people standing when life becomes unpredictable. I want us to become partners in every sense of the word, not just sharing a home, but sharing dreams. Not just sharing responsibilities, but sharing hope. Not just celebrating victories together, but carrying each other's burdens when life becomes heavy. The strongest couples are not those who never face storms. They are the ones who learn how to build together during the storm. I want our conversations to be honest. If something hurts, we talk about it. If something inspires us, we celebrate it. If something needs to change, we face it with courage instead of silence. Communication is not about winning arguments. It is about protecting the relationship. I believe that love grows through consistent actions. Every kind word matters. Every small sacrifice matters. Every promise kept matters. Every moment of patience matters. These little decisions may seem ordinary, but over the years they create an extraordinary marriage. I don't want us to chase perfection. I want us to chase progress. Every year becoming wiser than the last. Every challenge making us stronger than before. Every success reminding us to stay grateful. Every failure teaching us a lesson that prepares us for the future. If one day we are blessed with a family, I want our children to learn more from our actions than our words. I want them to see two people who respect each other, support each other, and never stop growing together. I want our home to become a place where kindness is normal, honesty is expected, and hope is never lost. Future wife, I cannot promise you a life without uncertainty, but I can promise that I will continue becoming a better man than I was yesterday. I will continue learning, adapting, improving, and fighting for the future we decide to build together. I will celebrate your dreams as if they were my own, and I will never stop believing that two committed people can achieve more together than either of them could alone. So today, this is my official marriage proposal to you. Not because I believe I have already become everything I want to be, but because I have committed myself to never stop becoming better. I choose growth over comfort. I choose loyalty over convenience. I choose purpose over distraction. Most importantly, I choose a future where we build something meaningful together, one day, one decision, and one promise at a time.